Next up at UFC 269, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have Amanda Nunes versus Julianna Pena. Amanda Nunes, 21-4 in her career, 5-0 in her last 5. She is riding an incredible 12-fight win streak that spans 2 divisions. Julianna Pena, 10-4 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, alternating wins and losses. Amanda Nunes is back down to 135 pounds for the first time in 2 years to defend one of her 2 belts. So 2 years she hasn't been at this weight class, hasn't defended this belt. There's some genuine questions and concerns about the weight cut, but don't forget 135 was her original weight class before she went up and took Cyborg's belt from her. So Amanda Nunes is the absolute GOAT of all GOATs. She has decimated every single person in 2 divisions, and she hasn't even looked human while doing it. She has destroyed every single person they put in front of her, and she's done it any way she wants to. She has incredible power in his hands, but she also has wrestling and jiu-jitsu. In her last fight, we saw her win by submission. Before that, she used her wrestling to control and dominate. Before that, she won technical striking matchup. And before that, she was decapitating people. She's literally good everywhere and has not been in any real trouble since she was grounded out in a 2016 fight by Kat Zingano. But eventually, she will lose. All streaks come to an end. Unfortunately, I'm very aware of that. All streaks come to an end. If Amanda doesn't feel challenged, maybe she's enjoying motherhood, she doesn't have the same drive, determination in the past, she's not putting in the same work, could be an interesting fight because Julianna Pena is a dog. Julianna Pena, she's an absolute dog, but she's just okay. She's just okay, but she's okay everywhere, and she makes up for skill gaps with just dirty, gritty, underdog style. She comes forward, gets in your face, just throws big, wild, sloppy punches, but she makes the fight sloppy, and that sloppiness frustrates people. It throws them out of a rhythm, especially more technical fighters that she faces, like what she did to Sarah McMahon. And, but Julianna's not stupid. She knows all of the things that I mentioned before. She knows what she's up against. Plus, this fight has been booked and rescheduled a few times, so Pena has basically had 3 camps to prepare here. I think her game plan will honestly be to rush forward, get rid of any of the power distance, right? If you're at the end of Amanda Nunes' punches, you're in trouble, but you crowd her, you can take some of that power away. So I think she'll get rid of the power distance, then just work like a dog to get it to the ground. There's no way she's in a strike at range. She's too smart for that. So with that game plan and Amanda being a new mother, I've got Julianna with the upset. Nah, I'm kidding. That's nonsense. Listen, Julianna could have her moments. Amanda could lose eventually, will lose eventually, but this isn't the fight. This isn't it. Not Julianna Pena. She's not going to be the one to dethrone the champ. The odds are insane, though, but they're correct. I mean, she's definitely a minus 800 favorite. I think she leaves champion. She leaves with her belt. $9,500 is honestly less than I thought she was going to be. I was waiting for like a record-setting $10,000. Like I was waiting for something absurd. $9,500. I think she was 96 or 97 in her last fight. So 95 is a discount off of what she did in her last few fights. Julianna Pena, I don't see any value in 6,500. You're doing wild multi-entry stuff, then give it a try because nobody else will, but there's no value there. Monkey Knife Fight strike line, that's an interesting one because Julianna Pena is tough. She is tough. Even Jermaine Durandamy, who submitted her, that wasn't until the 3rd round. Like she is tough and she can hang. And this strike line actually reflects that. So Chris at Monkey Knife Fight factored in how tough Julianna is a pretty high strike line. So the safest play is probably less, but like I said, Julianna's tough. So I'm not going to touch Monkey Knife Fight on the strike line, but I like the over 1.5. I put a full unit over 1.5 on the rounds. And listen, I could look real stupid because Amanda Nunes is Amanda Nunes. But, listen, Julianna Pena is really tough. She honestly is really, really tough. So she could survive or have a smart game plan or take her time. Plus Amanda, first time back at 135, maybe it'll take her a few minutes to get her feet going. But I like the over 1.5 on rounds. I have a full unit on that. Monkey Knife Fight, I'm not going to touch because that's such a weird line. It's such a weird line. DraftKings, we'll see what it looks like, but Amanda is worth $9,500. Go to wewantpicks.com/bets. Make a deposit with any one of our 5 betting partners. Then come back, let me know, and I'll send you $50. I like the over 1.5. I'm never going to spend minus 800 on anybody. That's just too much money to risk and not enough reward. But, and if you guys don't know odds, that means you'd have to bet 800 to win 100. That's just not worth that risk. So anyway, very clear pick here. There is some money to be made, and I think it's the over on rounds. Hey, before you go, don't forget we have a Discord server. We have a full Discord for all of you, and it is 100% free. I see you guys in the comment section all the time, going back and forth, giving your opinions, giving your picks, giving your plays, arguing. Do that on the Discord server. Take that there, full conversations. All the information is there. It is 100% free. The link is in the description. And I would be letting myself down if I didn't remind you to go to wewantpicks.com/bets. We have 5 betting partners. 5. They all have pros and cons. BetOnline's got the best props. BetUS has the best parlays and the best customer service. Bovada and MyBookie let you cash out. So if you're 3 legs into a 4-leg parlay, you can cash out and take your money before risking it with that 4th fight. Any one of them is a good pick. Books aren't loyal to you. You don't need to be loyal to them. Make a deposit. Let me know. I'll send you $50. You do all 5, I'm sending you $250. And don't forget to go to wewantpicks.com/MKF. Monkey Knife Fight is fun. It is legal. It is easy. And it is daily fantasy. You make a deposit. They match it. You play some strike lines. It's super fun. If you lose, who cares? Just play the free deposit match money. You lose that. It's not yours. Doesn't matter. I'll see you guys on Saturday for all the things.